Hello and welcome to this session in which we would look at how do government fund accounting account for pension. Now, what is a pension? That's the first thing. A pension is money paid to retired or disabled employee, ensuring financial security after years of service. And this is very common for government employees. So if you work for the government, part of the deal is you work for them as a police officer, a firefighter, whatever you are in the government, and you work for 20, 30 years, whatever the number of years are, and at the end you retire. One of the benefits that you get if you work for the government, is pension. Pension is guaranteeing a certain income, sometimes health benefit, as part of your retirement. So government workers such as police officers, firefighters often earn pension for serving the public for a certain period of time. 15, 20, 25, some people 30 years. And that's why if you work for the government, you don't get a lot of money, but they guarantee you a pension. Now, most are, even removing this feature because it's very costly, but some governments still offer pensions. So after retirement, you as an employee, you receive periodic payments in the form of a paycheck for life as compensating for your work. So the question is, how do government, or specifically governmental fund accounting, account for such transaction? Well, here's the answer. I'm going to tell you what the answer is. They're going to deduct the amount of required contribution that is made, because every year the government will have to put away certain amount of money to finance this future payment. How much will they have an expenditure? It's the amount of contribution that they have to make, and they actually made it. So you have to write a check in order to have the expenditure. This is what we will discuss in this session. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we proceed any further, I have a public announcement about my company, farhatlectures.com.
Hello, my name is Farhat. You are here because you are either an accounting student, a finance student, or someone who's studying for their CMA or CPA exam. Great. You are looking for some additional help, and we can help you. I strongly encourage you to visit my website, farhatlectures.com. I offer additional lectures, resources, including PowerPoint slides, multiple choice questions, in some circumstances, exercises, and true-false questions. Our material is aligned with your CPA review courses, with your CMA review courses, with your college courses. I offer a risk-free trial that you can try to find out whether my website can help you or not. If you find it helpful, you subscribe, you keep your subscription. If not, you cancel, and your risk is free. If you like this recording, if you like my lectures, you would like what's on the website, give me a chance to help you with your college courses as well as professional certification. I hope to see you on the website.
First, to understand the players in this in this arena, we have three key players. We have the government itself, that's responsible for the pension obligation, responsible for paying for it. We have the actuary. It could be a person, it could be a company. Usually it's a company, an actuarial. They hire actuary people. The actuary tell the government how much they will need to put away. And we have the plan administrator, like a bank. So we have the actuary who tells the government how much to put away. The government will supposed to transfer the money to the plan administrator. The plan administrator could be a finance company. And what happened is this plan administrator, they will invest this money and they will start to pass it to the retirees as the retirees qualify for this. So the government contribute to pension, contribute to the pension plan as advised by the actuary. So our job, all what we have to do is learn about this payment, how to account, how to record this payment as far as accounting is concerned on governmental fund accounting. So, recording pension expenditure. Obviously, it's an expenditure. When it comes to governmental accounting, the focus is on recording how much the government contribute to the pension plan in a financial period. So GASB state the expenditure should be the amount that will be liquidated with expendable available financial resources. Well, the best is to look at an example, and let's first look at a full contribution example. A city must contribute 60 million this year. Is required, must. If the city plans to pay the full 60 million shortly after year end, within 60 days, they will debit pension credit liability. That's it. That's it. We have an expenditure and we have a liability because they paid within 60 days. If the contribution is paid immediately, we will credit cash. It's as simple as that. What do you have to do now? Go to Farhat Lectures, look at additional resources, multiple choice lectures. That's going to help you whether you are taking a governmental accounting course as a student, studying for the CPA exam, or some other professional certification. Invest in yourself. Good luck and stay safe.